her opponent tonight, 31-year-old Lana Campbell, out of Northeast Jiu-Jitsu. These are two of the top clubs in the North squaring off against each other tonight. British Open silver medalist at no-gi in 2023. Two up-and-coming blue belts looking to prove that they have the skills on the mat tonight.
Feels as this may be a fun match, Dan. There's lots of energy here.
That's what we look for. That's why we love some up-and-comers. You know, it's a big opportunity for these ladies, and both of them super excited to get it going. So I think you're right. We are going to see a good one.
Some good reverb in this venue. I just heard the slap and bump.
Is that what you look for in a good venue, Vanessa?
It is, yeah.
Good reverb for the slap and bump. Those powerful handshakes, yeah. Guard pull here into a loose half guard position.
Oh.
As the Sky has to be careful of this twisting footlock. Really putting the torque on here is Campbell. Nasty position. Oh, very, very nasty. And she's forced to give it up, and it's Sky now who's looking to get an entanglement on the legs. She's not in a super deep position, but she's looking to apply the heel hook here already. Standing position for Campbell.
Now, if you were a judge, would you have scored the footlock?
I know we say the judge and straight footlock attempt here, it looks like, for Sky. Yeah, I mean, when we talk about going back and sort of going for this lazy footlock and acting like it's scoring, but that was definitely a significant submission attempt, I think, even if the face of Sky did not denote it such. Both ladies going for this this leg entanglement here. And Sky takes top position into half guard here, trying to wrap up that head.
You can see Lana slowly trying to sneak that butterfly hook in. We'll see how the reset works.
Big smile on the face of Lana Campbell.
Oh, and the ref noticed that, yeah.
Sky wants that headlock. Oh, 2 guillotines in a row. Could be getting me very excited. Switching now for a potential Darce, and gives up on it to try and pass the guard here. Knee through attempt here, blocked with that knee shield. She's continuing the fight on this pass, back into half guard.
Sky really needs to beat this bottom leg here. She's doing some amazing pressure on top.
I mean, if we're going to say guillotine, it could be from this position that we'll see one from. Lana trying to attack an Americana from underneath here. And a strong enough attempt on this Americana to force Sky to defend. And I mean, it looked like there was some serious torque going through that elbow for a second there, and Lana uses it as an opportunity to take top position. It looks like she's going to go back to that twisting footlock again.
Sky using the opportunity to come underneath, fighting for the heel hook again.
It's twisting footlock versus heel hook here.
No, and Lana just manages to escape that knee line.
Oh, but then possible knee bar.
There's constant foot attacks from these ladies.
It's the modern jiu-jitsu game, isn't it? Now Sky back in top position here. Possible look on the back here if she can free the leg.
Oh,
nice.
Yeah, quite comfortable. Again, another knee bar attempt, but she's just off that knee line, and Sky very easily pushes that.
Yeah, just too loose there from Campbell on that knee bar. She's got to watch the back, and turns in beautifully. Back in the top position for Lana. Scrappy match so far. When I spoke to Sky earlier, she did say that Her style could be described as feral. I think that's not completely inaccurate. And both of these girls going for a pretty feral scrap mutually. Another twisting footlock attempt here. The problem with this is there's not enough control of the full leg. It's just an attack on the angle.
If you don't get the hips there, the footlock isn't very strong. And especially with women's bendy feet, toe holds can be very difficult to finish.
An armbar, on the other hand. There was a little sniff of an armbar there that was looking quite promising, but it looked like Lana opened the legs there to try and get back underneath on the legs.
Sniff is not enough for a judge's...
It's not. It's not,
point,
unfortunately. Oh, Kimura attempt here.
Yeah.
She can get her hands connected here and release this arm. She's in a great position to either attack this Kimura or possibly roll through for an armbar.
See a submission here. This is a very good attempt. Is she going to come around for the armbar? Sky's doing a really good job.
She is doing a great job.
Just in the right places to avoid the finish.
And I mean, this is possibly the best passing position that we've seen Sky in so far. Unfortunately, she moves to the wrong side and kind of re-enters into the guard. She was in a great position after defending the armbar to possibly pass to the other side. But still plenty of time on the clock here. Over 4 minutes left. We've got to be thinking that it's Lana who is up on really deep submission attempts here, especially on those arm attacks. We've seen a couple of them. That Americana from underneath, that armbar attempt there, that Kimura was you know, legitimate, had to be defended.
Yeah.
Sky has been aggressive on the leg locks, but she hasn't really had a good bite on anything. Nothing that has forced Campbell to defend. Beautiful big step over the guard, straight into a knee on stomach here as Sky tries to get to her knees.
Like butter. Beautiful. Lana here is going to attack the back, but Sky manages to roll in. Again, fighting the legs, trying to get underneath. Lana's doing a good job of controlling that head and making it really quite uncomfortable for Sky.
And that's it. When someone's attacking a position there loosely, you just want to get them to a spot where they're just super uncomfortable and then just stay there. Especially when you're probably realistically up on the judges' scorecards, as Campbell is.
I've kind of had equal top and bottom positions here, so I was thinking, who's going to pull guard, or are we going to see some takedowns now?
Yeah. Takedown attempt there by Sky. More of a guard pull by Campbell and straight into a full guard position here. And I think we're going to see more attempts on that armbar. That armbar attempt that we saw earlier was pretty legitimate, so I don't see any reason why Campbell wouldn't think that she might have that opportunity again, trying to get that arm, that elbow across the center line.
Sky's leg is right up there.
It looked like Sky was going to try and throw her left leg over the body and to try and use that hook. Yeah, go into the leg position. Just over 2 minutes left in this match. A high-paced match throughout, actually. These ladies have not really stopped for a breath the entire time.
Is this another... Oh, I thought that was another guillotine attempt there.
Oh, it's very hard to set up a guillotine when you're already on your back, unfortunately. I only like guillotines when they work.
That's fair.
Nothing worse than a bad guillotine. Gives all good guillotines a bad name. Here's that armbar attempt here, yeah. Doing a beautiful job of climbing into this high guard position here. And Sky's to be very careful of the placement of her left arm. If that comes across the center line. And she's switching to the other arm now. Yeah. Possibly thinking about going for a triangle if she can clear this leg. But nice pass, and the closest we've seen the closest we've seen from Sky of a legitimate pass to side control there. Not quite able to solidify it, unfortunately.
Lana's very quick at getting that knee back inside and making it very hard for Sky to pass fully.
More armbar attempts. I mean, borderline a lazy attempt on the armbar here, where you just bring the foot in front of the face. It's not going to be a straight position, but a triangle position here is certainly close, and she locks it off. The question is, has she locked it off fast enough? And this is nice now. She needs to be pulling down the head. She needs to be pulling the head here to try and break the posture, and unfortunately doesn't do so. Switches into an armbar, but we've already seen the armbar defense of Sky, and indeed she does defend against it. A few opportunities for submissions there. Potentially lost out on a bit of a blunder in that decision making. I would have said that once you get in that triangle position, immediately try and control the head and break posture. Just 15 seconds left though, and Campbell is still trying to attack this upper body. She's certainly been the aggressor of the two. Not for lack of trying from Sky, but has just been unable to get a good entanglement on the legs and get a deep bite, and is certainly not taking any upper body attack. So a great scrappy performance by both ladies tonight, and I think we can assume, we can be pretty sure that Lana Campbell is going to walk out of here with the decision victory. Lots of submission attempts thrown on, none of them insanely deep, although that Kimura armbar transition wasn't looking too comfortable on the elbows. I think my old elbows would have certainly been feeling it the next day. Have a few clips. Talk us through these, Vanessa.
Well, we've got the heel hook attempt here by Sky. I think, as we said, Sky has some really good attempts, but they weren't quite deep enough. And here we have the armbar attempt. Sky did a great job of just moving her body out of that, just to avoid the submission. And again, like some really good guard passing, but Lana was incredibly good at regaining and getting her knee back inside.
Yeah, great scrappy match there. Great performance by both ladies.
And your winner by judges' decision from the red corner, it's Lana Campbell.
Your winner, Lana Campbell. Great performance.